And welcome back, everyone, once again to the Diecast Dude Racing Network, your home for the Survivor Series. It's round 2, also known as the Dodge Barrel round. We have 10 drivers so far. We need to get it down to 8, so we've got 2 coming out of this group tonight. We started this tournament with 32 cars. Again, after tonight, we'll be down to 8. These drivers today will get 1 point for each barrel left standing. They're going to get bonus points for faster time, so the faster you go, the more points you will get, and we will take the top 2 drivers, add them to the 6 we already have, and we will have our Elite 8. Starting off first tonight will be the Gray Wizard. He'll be driving for the Golden Owl in the 1957 Chevy, and he came off first with 20 points in round 1. Coming off second will be Indy Rain, our emergency driver driving for the Diecast Dude Racing Network. They'll be the Nissan Silvia S13. Coming off third with 12 points out of round 1 will be Scooter Roundwell in the 1977 Dodge van. And going off fourth tonight will be the newcomer to the channel. How far can he go? It's James Ironbeard in the 00 Mercedes-Benz 500E, and he's made a really good, strong showing in his first attempt here at the Diecast Dude Racing Network. It's Group D on the track tonight. It is our final group. Groups A, B, and C are set. Group D is ready to go. It's the Gray Wizard, Scooter Roundwell, Indy Rain, and James Ironbeard. The Gray Wizard and that Golden Owl team are ready. They're at the top of the mountain. They will start with that Chevy on the inside lane. They gathered 20 points in round number 1. It'll be interesting to see what they can do here in round 2 in that very impressive build as they are down and away across through the back stretch and into the divided 180. They approach the first gate cautiously and they take out one barrel quickly. They dive back to the inside and they've taken out everything in gate 2. They come up on gate 3. They knock out one. It's a 13.033. Not the fastest time we've seen. Looks like he left about 6 or 7 barrels on their side. We'll take another look at the Diecast Dude Racing Network instant replay as that Chevy comes across, cuts down too early, takes 1 barrel out of the first gate, wipes out gate 2 in its entirety before coming down to gate 3 and just nicked 1 little barrel, gets it right finally there at the end, and it's a 13 spot of barrels left up with the time 13.033. He will have 15 points. It's an average score, to say the least, and he will need a lot of help, especially with some of those stronger builders behind him still yet to go. Indy Rain comes to us from north of the border out of 905 Diecast. They are our emergency driver. We want to thank them once again for jumping in the car on such short notice. They were able to post 16 points in round 1, very respectable as they get through the first set of barrels. They dive down, and Indy Rain knocks out the second set. How is she going to do in the third set? Wipes out the third set, and it's a 13.011, just a hair faster than the Gray Wizard, but not much. Still going to be worth just the 2 points, and she just decimated a lot of those barrels. Let's see as she comes into the chicanes, into the open track, through gate 1, turned down really quickly. That could have been dangerous. She could have wiped out something there, but saves it for gate 2, wipes out all 5 barrels. Coming down to gate 3, just cuts it down too soon, and it leaves gate 4 all alone. And that's going to be 12 points. And Indy Rain, just halfway through this competition, is going to find herself on the bubble here with Scooter Roundwell next to go. And he finished with just 12 points, but it was enough to get him out of the first round. He will be in the 1977 Dodge Custom van. Beautiful green shade. We like that, the spirit of 64, as he gets down into the split 180 through the chicanes into the open track. He's passed the first gate very well. He goes past the second gate. He's got the top half done perfectly. What can he do? He takes out a couple barrels at gate 3, leaves him at 4, and is a 13.303, the slowest time we've seen so far today, but it looks like he might have left the barrels standing. Oh man, A huge impact down there at the end of the track that we have to see what happened to Scooter Roundwell. My goodness. That windshield is giving him all kinds of problems. It gave him some problems in the first round, but he made it through. He shimmies on down through the first half of the track, flawless. He knocks out 3 cones there at gate 3, leaving 2 standing there. And it's going to be a nice, respectable 17 barrels left standing. With the 13.303, it's worth the 2 points. He's going to be at 19. Indy Rain is going to be eliminated. Now the Gray Wizard is going to be on the bubble with James Ironbeard coming up in round 2 here. He finishes round 1 with 12 points. He snuck in, but hey, you just have to survive in that Mercedes-Benz 500E, as he's got it very smooth through the first gate, keeps it pinned to the outside. He's around the second gate very nicely into the 270. James Ironbeard through the third gate. He's well done, and James Ironbeard with the 11.821 leaves all 20 barrels standing. And it is another perfect run here in the Dodge Barrel round, and they are just coming from drivers that you just wouldn't suspect, as we watch once again James Ironbeard making his name known here at the Diecast Dude Racing Network. That's a fabulous run, full control, dives down to the inside, and crosses that finish line with all 20 barrels standing. The 11.821, it's going to be worth 4 points, and he's going to hang a 24 spot on the field. And James Ironbeard, Scooter Roundwell, they will be your winners out of Group D. Wow, what a run from James Ironbeard. He's got some company, some strong company up there in the garage area for round 3. He knows that, but man, he was going to have to just enjoy this moment right here. James Ironbeard, the perfect run. He wins the group. And Scooter Roundwell, the 1977 Dodge van, he advances to round 3, and it's the farthest he has advanced on the channel. Got a lot of strong drivers there. Stick around to the end. We're going to have a preview of Group 1. Right now, we are done with the Dodge Barrel round. That is going to wrap it up. 2 more cars on their way home. The Gray Wizard, Indy Rain heading back to north of the border, leaves the car here. Man, these drivers, this is a tough field. We are all set for round 3. That's Group 1 right there. Numbskull, Lucas, Papa Pugsley, Daddy G, and Group 2, Scooter Roundwell, Flip, Arlo, and your surprise, James Ironbeard. They will be ready next week. We hope to see you then. Until then, we will see you next week, folks. Happy Easter.